Okay, we're continuing. I fixed the projector a little bit, and this was Fortaleza, the old Motaku church, and the on the right, the new one. And here's a picture of the money. We had I know when I was there in the early 80s, there was a lot of problem with inflation. One night, inflation caused the Boliviano to decrease in value by 50%. So even if you had money in the bank, if you had $1,000 in the bank, the next day it was worth $500. So it was a big loss if you had money in the bank. So people actually preferred to have dollars. Tiwanaku. Inside the churches, this would be one of the churches. The Virgin Maria is, looks like she's carved out of the rock. The main religion being Catholicism, of course. And let's see what we got here. Yeah, that's a trip to Potosi with a teacher friend from Sam, and she opted to stay out, but I went into the mines. It was a really underground is the uncle, the Tio, the devil, and above ground is the Virgin Maria. But it was pretty horrific, hard to breathe. We were in little tunnels. I had claustrophobia. We saw where many miners and slaves, maybe 2 months inside working, they would go blind when they came out, and it was just horrible to think about the exploitation of silver and tin out of this mountain. All right, our first twins were born at Cherdovi, and there's a picture of them. And we were teaching in the community 3 food groups. There's Greta. That was our first, actually that's the first wedding in Fortaleza Church. Christina and Renee. This could have been the first baptism, if I'm not mistaken. That's John Banman. Antonia, Hermana Antonia. She was very bravely following Jesus and took baptism, and her husband was against it. I believe he came even. Hermana Cárdenas, Ruta. Bearing with me. Okay, there's Pitufo, my dog, and Laura's, and Pestania, my soybean dog, was raised on soybeans. And Laura would go out door to door. It was our first business project with soybeans, and she would sell milk out into the community. And so she's just getting home. She'd get up at 5 in the morning, grind all the soybeans, boil them for a couple hours, the milk, strain it, sweeten it, and take it out in a milk can to sell door to door. And that's the way we would make milk, soaking soybeans all night, and then we had a baton made out of cement. That was the very first one ever made out of cement, and we even made the grinding stone, and then later on we reproduced those. These were our beginning days. What is this? Okay. There we are at my new house. I built a house there. Maria Clausen in the community. And we're giving out New Testaments. Gideon New Testaments, yes. Okay, this is back at the Colegio Ana Bautista. That's Johnny Gomez. And we are having a special presentation because I was teaching hygiene as well. So we were teaching them how to brush their teeth. And so we're doing a drama. I wore Virginia Schwarzenegger's rain outfit as a costume. And that broom is supposed to be a toothbrush. Oh, there's a good picture. And we are singing singing courses that we learned in the music classes, grades 1 to 5, or we always did sing the national anthem. Oh, El Gusano, the worm. Juanita, Laura, Juanita, Manawali, Laura. Yes. Our first campaign, there's Cirilo and Anastasia, I believe, and we sang, and Martin Wiens drove them from Safania to come. There's our group. That was when Jerry Hildebrand was still, was passing off directorship to Lawrence. Lawrence and Susan are there, as well as Nita. Egli, I recognize different people in here. Manadora. There's another picture. Yes. Juan Clausen. When he first came, he was, at that time, it might have been his first year. He became the director, field director. And here's a group of, I believe these are a Sunday school class of teenagers, if I'm not mistaken. I recognize different ones, from Yolanda, Esteban, Marcos. Yes. Egli's teaching her class of children, along with Hermana Betty. Hermana Betty has been many, many, many years teaching in the church as well as in the school. She was one of our first teachers. And there we are, yes. Even Willie is there. Yeah. I'm trying to put these in. I hope you can see them. Oh, now we're in Thailand, and here is a great picture of the nursing, our nursing instructor, Cindy Westcott, who was one of the first, well, this was our first nursing missions trip to Thailand, and she had a great deal to do with taking us, getting us there, and I remember Anne is doing the history. She said Lloyd Boss went and he got malaria again. She thought he was going to die. So we're in the plane. We're pretty happy. I think we're on our way. It was a long trip. There we are sleeping. Ruthie there, and then Kathy Davidson and Cindy Westcott. Okay, I can't remember his name, Dr. Yamamoto Mori. At the time, I think he was head of Food for the Hungry. These airports. Really difficult. They're not, there's some, yeah, team leaders, Ruthie and, I can't remember his name on the left. I think Ruthie and you were team leaders. They went to the Hmong people. Oh, going through customs. Okay, we made it to Thailand. We got a great welcome. There again, I think that's Amy in front. I recognize. And pictures on the way. This was where we stayed before we went out to the camps, one of the hotels. We went on a boat through the floating market. That's pretty famous in Bangkok. That's the floating market, yeah. It's Buddhist temples. Food for the Hungry, orientation. Now I think we're back in